Hi, I'm Tom Zelenka. Now, I'm just a beginner in the kitchen. In every episode of Carolina Cooking, I meet a different chef from a famous restaurant in the Carolinas who'll teach me to cook their secret recipes in just 30 minutes or less. Really good.
Welcome to Carolina Cooking, shot on location at the Mansion on Forsyth Park and the 700 Kitchen Cooking School. Now, here's your host, Tom Zelenka.
Hi, welcome to Carolina Cooking. I'm your host, Tom Zelenka. This is the show where we find the best chefs from the best restaurants all around North and South Carolina, and we bring them here to teach you and me how to make their incredible recipes, and we get it done in 30 minutes or less. And today, we're making Portobello Formaggio, which is, you know, Italian for mushrooms with little feet. I don't know. I'll ask our chef. We have Chef Corey Goodman from, well, Gianni and Gaitano's in Raleigh, North Carolina, correct?
That's correct,
And
sir.
Portobello Formaggio means portobello with little feet, right?
No.
No.
Portobello Formaggio is a portobello mushroom that we stuff with three kinds of cheeses actually, and we roast in the oven.
Ah, formaggio.
Formaggio, cheese, sì,
I
formaggio.
gotcha. And we're doing a balsamic reduction as well.
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
Alrighty. And so this would be a portobello
That's
mushroom.
a portobello mushroom.
Okay.
And baby portobello mushrooms are called cremini mushrooms, which is another type of portobello mushroom.
Okay.
And these
All
are the granddaddy of
So-
the creminis.
Are we going to start with this to make this?
That's correct.
Or are we going to start with making our reduction?
We're going to start with making the reduction.
Ah, I got you. So I'll set this aside.
That's
Pick
right.
up our plate here and set it aside. And what do we have to do to reduce balsamic?
We need to just add the balsamic, which
Okay.
is about a half a cup, to a hot pan.
Alrighty. And this is half a cup.
Yep.
And
I'm going to reduce that down to a syrupy consistency, like
Oh.
maple syrup. We're going to
Okay.
make a sweetened syrup.
So nothing else.
That's it.
That's it. You just,
That's it.
just
We
let it
move
bubble
on
down.
after that. That's
okay,
right.
Fantastic.
So we're going to take the portobello mushrooms,
Okay.
and we're going to scoop out the gills.
The gills.
This would be the gills, right?
Ah.
And the reason we do that is because it turns everything black.
Oh, okay. It's
It
not.
tends
It
to
doesn't
bleed.
taste bad, or it won't knock us dead,
no,
or anything like that.
it doesn't taste bad, but
Okay.
it turns everything black and it runs, so it'll ruin the aesthetics of the dish.
Where would you find a portobello mushroom in the wild?
In the wild, in the fields.
In the fields?
In the
They're like
fields, in the
large fields
ground.
of
Yeah,
very large
fields of-
mushrooms?
Fields of mushrooms.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
So
that's
we
good to know.
scoop out the black gills like
Okay.
so. Okay.
Alrighty.
And be careful not to go too far in. Okay.
Okay. How far is too far?
Well, where you're breaking the mushroom.
Ah.
We're just going to go to the outer surface until we hit the inner surface.
Okay.
Until we hit the white part.
All right. And this stuff is still not. It's not going to knock you dead. It's not going to kill you.
No, it's not going to kill you. Not at all. But for aesthetics and for this particular dish, we take them out. How's
Hey,
that
Dom.
sound?
It's a little, like
Little fungy,
yeah, a little earthy,
little earthy.
mushroomy. Yeah.
Right. And you know how to say mushroom in Italiano?
Mushroom and how do you say that?
Fungi.
Fungi.
Right.
All right.
It's good to know.
Fungi.
That's right. Okay. Just like so. Okay.
All righty.
That's fine.
A little too much.
That's
That's
fine.
where. Oh, okay.
No, that's fine.
All right. So I have enough gills out.
There's enough gills are out.
Okay.
We're going to move
And
on. We're going
what
to
do we
remove
do
this.
with all this.
We're going to remove that.
Oh, all
We
right.
don't
So
need
this
that.
is for the crew later. You guys eat up, okay?
We don't need
We
that.
have all kinds right here for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we're going to chop some basil. We're just going to
All right.
remove some of this gills out of the way. Okay.
This would be our basil.
That's correct. We'll just
Okay.
take a little towel and get rid of this. Okay.
Gotcha. Nice, clean workstation. That's our second rule. First rule, of course,
Right.
safety first.
That's right.
Yep. And then
Cleanliness second.
cleanliness is next to
Okay.
godliness second.
So this is what we do. We line all the fresh basil together,
Okay.
which in the restaurant we buy at a local farm,
Oh, okay.
which we receive on a daily basis.
Ah.
So we support our local farmers.
That's
And you
good.
put them all together. And let me show you. You could,
Okay.
what we do. We roll it up,
Okay. Stem first, huh?
stem first, and we
Okay.
cut them really thin, like so, which is
Ah.
called a chiffonade. I'll let you do it.
Chiffonade.
Okay.
Alrighty. So I'm going to get the chiffonade.
That's right.
Here I go. And just nice and thin.
That's right.
Alright.
It's perfect.
What would you call it if it was thick? A thick chiffonade?
Julienne.
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 Oh.
And a dice is a brunoise.
Brunoise.
That's a small dice. It's
Okay.
a French term. So now we have our basil
Yep.
julienne
Mm-hmm.
or chiffonade. We're going to take mascarpone cheese, which is a savory cheese, not sweet. It's similar to cream cheese, but has a little bit more deeper flavor and a little richer.
Okay, and what?
Mascarpone. This is what you make
Mascarpone.
tiramisu with, which is a
Oh,
famous.
I love to make tiramisu. I make it all the time. My friends come over and I'm like, hey, dude, you guys want a
You
beer
know
and
how
a
to make it? Wow.
tiramisu?
Really?
Yeah,
Our
what is a
pastry chef
tiramisu? We'll
makes it
talk
really
about that
well at the
later.
restaurant.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't even know if I've ever had a tiramisu,
Really?
to tell you the truth.
Well, let's get rid of
that's a
it.
bad
Let's get
spoon.
rid of that.
Okay, this is bad spoon.
That's fine.
We'll go with this one.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Let's scoop out the mascarpone in the bowl.
All right.
Okay. And then we're going to take ricotta cheese, which is whole milk cheese.
Uh-huh. Now, ricotta I've seen in the big tub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we use that for big ziti.
Can I
and
get mascarpone
calzone.
in the grocery store?
Yes.
Oh,
Nowadays, you could find that in any grocery
Alrighty.
store.
So this is ricotta.
That's right.
Alrighty.
Equal amounts of ricotta cheese to mascarpone cheese.
Okie
And then we're going to take freshly ground Pecorino Romano cheese.
Pecorino
Parmesan.
Romano.
Yeah.
Right here.
That's
What's
correct.
the difference between this and like a Saggio and
Sa-
Parmesan and?
There are just different grades and different levels and different saltiness, different
Okay.
levels of saltiness.
And this is
not
Romano.
as this is Pecorino Romano, which we grade
Okay.
fresh every day at the restaurant.
All right.
Okay, and you always want to buy that fresh.
Okay.
You never want to buy it prepackaged.
You don't want the granulated stuff that you sprinkle
No,
on your spaghetti
that's
and okay,
not
or on
good.
your pizza. No.
No.
All right.
Okay.
Am I supposed to be stirring?
Yeah, you could stir it up. Stir it up.
Stir
Right.
it up.
And we're going to add the basil in there.
Oh, that's making a fun
Okay.
sound.
Okay. Then we're going to add some salt and pepper.
Oh,
Okay,
little
with
salt.
Some salt.
Just a pinch.
Just a pinch.
Should we be alarmed that that's bubbling?
That's reducing, which is
Okay.
perfect, is what we're looking for.
So pinch of salt.
Maybe another pinch. Get
Okay.
some in the bowl.
Some in the bowl.
Right, there you go. And some cracked black pepper.
Cracked black pepper.
Okay.
Good.
Perfect. A little stir.
All right. Stir it up.
All
Stir
right.
it up.
And then after that's stir it up,
Okay.
we're going to stuff the portobello mushroom.
Ah, okay. So when we come back to Carolina Cooking, we're going to be stuffing our portobello mushrooms. We're going to throw them in the oven too, and I think we might be breading a little bit when
little bit.
Carolina Cooking continues. Do I need to stir that?
No, we're going to just let that reduce. That looks good.
Sure, it doesn't need. Can we taste it?
Yeah, you want to taste it for flavor and adjust the seasoning. Does it need some salt, pepper? How about some salt?
I think well, we can always do a little more pinch, but it's good. It's supposed to be kind of sweet.
Yes, sweet
Yeah,
and savory.
that's what we got.
You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Amazon.com and our website, carolinacooking.tv.
Hi, welcome back to Carolina Cooking. I'm here with Corey Goodman, our chef, and our balsamic reduction has reduced, okay? And you can see it's about the consistency of syrup, Hershey syrup maybe? Nice thick maple syrup there. And so we're calling that done, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so we can leave that, and that's for later when we plate it all up and
That's
make it
right.
look nice. So now what step are we ready
We're
for?
going to stuff the cheese, stuff the mushrooms with the cheese, excuse me.
Stuff the mushrooms with the cheese.
So we're going to take, I'll demonstrate one for you.
Or formaggio if you're keeping up
Okay.
in Italian.
Well, just a little bit more, and you're
Okay.
going to evenly distribute that
Oh, okay.
throughout the mushroom.
Alrighty.
Gentle.
Easy boy.
Kind of like spreading on a cake.
Oh,
Okay.
alrighty.
You
Oop,
wanna
I didn't
be-
get a little in the
You
back.
want to be gentle with the mushroom because they are delicate.
Yo, you were
Okay.
such a delicate mushroom. Should we talk softer?
Yes.
We should keep our voices
It's
down.
a nice, delicate
kind of
mushroom.
library
Okay.
voice. This is my little friend, the
It's
mushroom.
our soft voice. Okay.
Alrighty.
Same
And
thing.
A little
this
more
mushroom.
cheese.
Right.
Formaggio.
Now you could stuff this with crab meat. You could stuff it with prosciutto.
Okay.
You could stuff it with lobster meat. You could stuff it with anything you like.
Ah.
You do a little
okay.
breadcrumb stuffing with garlic.
Ooh.
Prosciutto, perhaps.
Alrighty. Now, the restaurant, is it, would you call it more Northern Italian, Southern Italian? Is it just general
Well,
Italian?
no, well, I wouldn't say general Italian. We have two sides to the restaurant. One's casual,
Okay.
serving pretty much classic Italian cuisine like veal saltimbocca, chicken francese.
Ah.
And the other side, it's a little upscale, featuring foods from northern Italy mostly, in Tuscany.
Which side does Portobello Formaggio go into?
It appears on both sides,
Oh,
actually. But this
okay.
particular dish we have done on the Tuscan side,
Uh-huh.
on the Gianni side, and
Ah,
then we
I
have
gotcha.
the Gaitano side.
Oh, okay.
Hence the name Gianni
Yep.
and Gaetanos.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, we
So
need some...
let's crack some eggs.
Okay. Here, I'll give you
Why,
one.
thank you.
You do the one-handed thing?
I can, and I will.
Oh, me
ahead.
too. Here we go.
Hey, not bad.
There you go.
All right, let's discard the shell.
We'll edit that out. They won't keep that in the actual
Okay,
show,
good.
so we're fine there.
Okay, let's move this cheese out of the way.
Alrighty.
All right.
And now we're ready to whisk?
Ready to whisk the eggs. Okay. This is what's called the standard breading procedure.
Standard breading procedure.
Which is flour, eggs, and breadcrumbs.
Okay.
Whether you're making chicken parmesan or shrimp parmesan or
eggplant parmesan?
Calamari sometimes you can
Calamari?
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So standard flour, egg.
Right. So we dip the backside only in the flour.
Backside. All right.
Right. That's
that
the
would
backside.
Be the backside.
Yeah,
okay. Cheese side up.
Right. Cheese side up.
Only in the flour.
And you give it a little pat. Well, not on the other side.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Just to remove excess. Okay. Then we dip
right.
it in the egg.
Both
we
sides?
try to keep one hand wet and one hand dry.
Oh.
Does that make
all
any
right.
sense?
Yep. I gotcha.
You see?
All right.
So you could.
And do I flip it?
You could flip it.
Really? Oh.
It'll be fine.
The one. Trying to keep the one wet hand.
Okay, now flip it back again really quickly. All right, you okay?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
All
it's
right.
just the
Don't
whole
hurt yourself.
one-handed thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Want me to do this part
and
for you?
this is my dry hand.
Yes.
Oh,
You want me to
there
do
we
this
go.
part for you?
No.
Okay.
I got it. And
Now we're gonna.
Did you flip it over?
Yes, sir.
Nice and gentle.
Nice and gentle.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Some more on there.
There you go.
Okay.
And what we're gonna do is, we're gonna put it on a sheet pan or a roasting pan,
Uh-huh.
and we're gonna drizzle a little olive oil down, like so.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh. All right.
All right. We're gonna put that down.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're gonna proceed to do the other one.
Little flour.
Right.
Flour on there.
Flour.
Little patty.
Little patty.
There
eggs.
you go. Okay. And then eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Backside.
Flip it over.
Flip it over. Eggs on the front side.
Some breadcrumbs.
Quickly.
We used seasoned breadcrumbs with a little Parmesan cheese and a little parsley.
Oh, okay.
You
Alrighty.
can buy it at your local store. You could use some Japanese breadcrumbs called panko, if
Okay.
you like, for a little bit more of a thicker consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Or just plain bread. That's
Plain bread.
That's pureed up in the Cuisinart.
I gotcha.
Or in a food processor. That's it. We throw that down.
Okay.
That's perfect.
All right.
We're going to drizzle a little olive oil on the top as well.
Okay.
Okay. And we throw it in an oven at 400 degrees.
Oh, and any salt and pepper, or are we good?
No, we're good. We seasoned everything along the way.
Alrighty, and so this is what goes in the oven.
400 degrees
How
for
long?
about 7 to 8 minutes.
7 to 8 minutes,
Yes.
and then they come out and they're ready to
Ready to
go.
roll. Ready to rock.
Alrighty.
All right?
And what, the breadcrumbs just melt in the oven?
Yeah, it just gets nice
Oh.
golden brown and crisps
Alrighty.
up.
When we come back, we'll be taking those out of the oven, and actually I'll be speaking to Aris Ragazeas and find out which wine he has chosen to go with our portobello mushrooms when Carolina Cooking continues. I'm just all a mess here.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You gotta get into your work.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Want a
And
towel?
this stuff, yeah. This stuff tastes pretty good, huh?
Thicker and thicker. All right.
Very interesting.
You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Amazon.com and our website, carolinacooking.tv.
Welcome back to Carolina Cooking. I'm here with our wine expert, Aris Ragazeas, in the wine cellar at the mansion on Forsyth Park. And just finished breading up my portobello mushrooms. Now, does portobello mushrooms throw you off because it's kind of meaty?
Well, it doesn't throw me off at all.
Okay.
When I see those mushrooms and the cheese and the balsamic, I'm thinking most white wines are going to have a little tough time.
Okay.
But it's going to be perfect for a red wine.
Ah, so what did you pick?
I picked an Estancia Meritage.
Meritage. I don't think I've ever heard of a Meritage. What kind of grape is that?
That is not a grape variety.
Really?
Yes. This is a term that a lot of the California wineries have adopted to signify a style of wine and a quality designation for the wine. If you see Meritage on the label, it means two things. This is a top wine from this winery.
Okay.
And it is a blend of the Bordeaux grape varieties.
Ah,
The Bordeaux grape varieties being Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, Petit Verdot, and Malbec. They blend 5 grapes over there, and they do it in a way dependent on the vintage and the particular soil. Okay. So there's no specific amount of Cabernet or Merlot. And what the California wineries have decided, or some of them have decided to try and do, is every year they're going to take the Bordeaux grapes and make the best wine that they can. Sometimes it may be mostly Cabernet, sometimes mostly Merlot, depending on the vintage, and sometimes an equal blend like this happens to be.
So year to year, you could get, even from the same winery, you could get a different blend of grapes to make your Meritage.
Exactly. As long as you're using the Bordeaux grape varieties, what they want to do is remove the restriction of putting the grape on the label. If the grape's on the label, it has to be 75% from that grape. Well, if they label it Cabernet and the Merlot does better than the Cabernet that year, they could have made a better wine by using mostly Merlot. So this gives them a little more flexibility to make what they think is the best wine they can.
So if you like, because I'm tasting Merlot in this. So if I like that taste, I may not get it next year from the same winery.
Correct. What you get from that kind of a name is the knowledge that and the faith that this winery is going to produce a really top of the line quality wine. It may not be the same every year because vintage is not the same and the grapes don't do the same for each vintage.
Okay, all right. So you can go out, you can get a Meritage this year, you can enjoy it, and next year it's again a search for which one you like best, right?
Yeah, and they'll usually tell you on the label though.
Okay,
yeah, this
great.
this happens to be almost an equal blend of Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot, and there's no Cabernet Franc in it.
Oh, all right.
Next year they may put some in.
Okay. Well, I got to get back to my portobello mushroom and get it out of the oven when Carolina Cooking continues.
You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Amazon.com and our website, carolinacooking.tv.
Hi, welcome back to Carolina Cooking. I'm here with Corey Goodman from Gianni and Gaitano's in Raleigh, North Carolina.
That's
there,
correct.
it's not. Is it in Raleigh or is there a part of Raleigh that it's in?
It is in Raleigh, but
Okay.
it's in an area called Wakefield Commons in Raleigh,
I
towards
gotcha.
Wake Forest.
Well, we are making portobello mushrooms from Maggio. We've stuffed them with some cheese. We have a balsamic reduction here.
Nice
And
salad.
speaking of our portobello, it's probably done, right?
I believe so.
How long did we put it in for?
For about 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay, alrighty. And so these would be our portobello mushrooms that we breaded up there, and they look incredible. Ooh, okay. And so now what do we need to do before we begin to plate it?
We need to toss the arugula salad
Ah.
in a separate bowl.
So we have arugula and we have radicchio.
Correct.
Okay.
With some lemon and olive oil.
This would be the radicchio. This would be the arugula.
Right.
Okay.
So we put some in the bowl
Oh, okay.
with some salt and pepper.
Alrighty.
And we're gonna, that's plenty.
Okay. And you're rolling in
We're
lemon.
gonna roll the lemon to get out the juices.
The juices? Okay.
Juices.
All right.
I'll cut it for you.
So a little salt
A little salt.
and a little pepper.
Here's your lemon. Watch the seeds.
Okay. And some lemon.
That's correct.
Watch your eyes.
Little olive oil.
Little olive oil. Another lemon.
No, that's plenty.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Toast,
And
toast,
just toss.
toast. That's correct.
Toss, toss, toss.
That's what we say in the business. Toss, toss,
Okay.
toss. Okay.
All right. It just keeps coming out. Do you notice that? I just keep feeding it in, and it just keeps coming right back out.
Okay. Put some
All
in the
right.
middle of the plate.
Okay. And pile it up in the middle of the plate.
Yes, nice and high.
Alrighty.
A little bit more. That's plenty. Perfect.
Okay. A mountain of salad.
Now we're gonna remove the portobello mushroom.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Our salad is all done here. Move
Okay.
that.
And you're gonna slice it into
Okay.
say like 2-inch.
So this is our
1.5,
portobello
2-inch
mushroom.
strips,
What-
like it is on our show plate.
Oh, okay.
So you're gonna cut the strips.
Okay. So
Right,
just like
perfect.
this.
Yeah,
And then
that's right.
okay. And then
Right.
okay.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I am too.
Okay.
And then like this. And so then it's gonna make it. I made the strips so that we could recreate the strips that you had here.
That's right. Now
Right,
we're gonna
okay.
take the strips
Alrighty.
and we're gonna gently lay them over the greens.
Gently lay them over the greens. Oh, there
Okay.
you go. Okay, I may have put a little more greens on mine.
That's okay.
I got a little ambitious with the greens.
That's okay.
So we're making kind of a TP of portobello mushroom here, right?
Nice.
Okay. Alrighty. There
Looks
we go.
beautiful.
And one there. And a little last guy right
Okay.
here.
We garnish
Okay.
with a little diced tomatoes.
Just throw them all over?
Just fine ripened tomatoes.
Okay.
It's nice.
All right.
And a drizzle of the,
Ah,
let's give that a stir first. Of the
balsamic reduction.
balsamic reduction.
Okay, just a drizzle all over, or just
All over, around
okay.
the sides and all over.
Alrighty, drizzle, 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 drizzle.
Could be generous with that.
Couple of dots there. Get another little
Right on the mushrooms.
drizzle, 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 drizzle. Ooh, that does look good. That does look
I
incredible.
go one more spoonful of balsamic.
Alrighty,
Don't be shy.
alrighty. Well, I'm just ready to taste.
Okay,
I'm
me
just
too.
eager to get in
And
there.
a little olive oil.
Jump in
Finish
there.
it with olive oil.
Alrighty. Woo-hoo.
That's it.
Well, let me pour you a glass of wine.
Oh,
here.
I'd love a glass of wine.
Meritage. And there
Thank
you.
you.
Go. And I'm going to go ahead and give it a taste. You're welcome to get out a fork and give it a try as well. And see what we have done here.
What do you think, Tom?
The breading is incredible.
Very light.
It's got a good flavor. And the wine goes great with it. It goes very good. To find out more about our wine, our recipe here, our Portobellos with Formaggio, to find out more about our chef or the restaurant, visit www.carolinacooking.tv. I'm Tom Zelenka, and that's Carolina Cooking.
Cheers.
Cheers. I really like it.
Go to carolinacooking.tv for the recipes featured on this show. Plus, on carolinacooking.tv, you'll find more information on the wine, chefs, and foods of Carolina Cooking. That's carolinacooking.tv.
Carolina Cooking is filmed on location in 700 Kitchen Cooking School at the Mansion on Forsyth Park Hotel in Savannah, Georgia. For details on their hands-on cooking classes, call 888-711-5114 to book a class.